Mushy mushy, every goblin. Mushy mushy. Um. Not sure if you heard the news about Gura. Um, Grimmy is trying to stay positive. Maybe it's not what we're thinking, but if it is what we're thinking, um, Grimmy just has so much anxiety right now. So much anxiety towards it. But she wanted to stream today. She wanted to talk about her special interests and maybe we can take our mind off of it for a while, yeah? This isn't until a couple of hours anyway. So let's try to be hopeful together. Okay? Let's try to be hopeful together. And maybe it's not what we think it is. Grimmy's got her shark plushie with her today. Because she she really needs a plush companion today. The announcement was a scare to all of us. So we got a few hours. Grimmy's gonna end the stream in an hour, so it'll be a short one. But yeah. Thank you for being here. Grimmy wasn't sure how well today's stream would have went if she did stream, so thank you. She really needs your company right now. And Grimmy hopes that she can be your company, at least for a little while. Deep breath style. Grimmy's been having to take multiple deep breaths today. She's scared to have an anxiety attack. But Grimmy's trying to stay hopeful for all of you. It's a little hard. But how was your day today? How was your day today, goblins? You're at work, but you have your priorities? Don't get in trouble, Dayo. Don't get in trouble. Yeah. Let's try to be strong, Dayo. Let's try to be strong. Strong? Don't worry, Grannies, we're all in this together. Really appreciate Sue being here. Your heart started to speed up and felt very sweaty as soon as you saw it. Yeah, Grimmy too. Grimmy's heart was racing so hard. But Grimmy has hope. You know? It's not over until it's over, Dayo. So it's not over till it's over. Your day could be better? Let's focus on my smile. Aww. You guys are so sweet. Why are you so sweet to me? Maybe it's just a little babu on the internet. Why are you so sweet, Dayo? Thank you for being here. Of course. Grimmy wouldn't have it any other way. Used to have anxiety about these, but after Mume and then honestly expecting it, but in other words, your day was good and the announcement suddenly appeared, yeah. But I'll put a smile on my face and see what happens. All we can do is hope. We have a bit of time, and we can just hope that you hope. There's that giggle we all love. You like Remy's giggles? Aren't they silly? Silly giggles. I know where you're sad. You saw it too. Yeah. Gura and Aka Senpai were Grimmy's two Kami Oshis from Hololive. Grimmy doesn't know if she can handle another Aqua Senpai. Grimmy doesn't know what's gonna happen. But all we can do is hope, huh? All we can do is hope. Let's not give into despair yet. Let's have a little hope. A little hope that you. Another anime. Yeah. Yeah. Around the time Grimmy debuted as a VTuber, we lost anime. And Grimmy's second tweet ever was hashtag myth 5 ever. And it's always been special to Grimmy. Especially, you know, why she wanted to become a VTuber. Why she wanted that community. It's all thanks to other VTubers. And that's why Grimmy's never gonna lose hope. Becoming a VTuber, that is. Her dream is just starting, you know? Yeah, and another fauna. Yeah. Yeah. The first 5 OCs, they made VTubers really bloom. At least Ian, you know? The Ian VTubers. Especially Goomba. Remy wonders if they know that that they're inspirations, you know? They impact a lot of people, VTubers. And Grimmy hopes to do the same. Even though she's a little small fish in a big sea. A little small gremlin in a big cave. a little babu in a world full of bigger babus. So you're an original fan? You see the VTubers 3 years ago, so your knowledge of the industry isn't up to date? Grimmy would say so. Grimmy really... Grimmy got into VTubers around 2020. Started with Iron Mouse. and Corone. Then Ian started to really bloom, and then Gura, and then Aqua Senpai. All led Grimmy down the VTuber rabbit hole. Every VTuber Grimmy watches, she feels like she has a bit of personality with them. Grimmy can relate. Grimmy can understand. Grimmy feels comfortable with them. Would that be the right words? Grimmy's not sure. But yeah, Grimmy feels like, all of the VTubers that inspired her also has a little personality of Grimmy. And that's why she loves VTubers so much. Grimmy's really happy to have found VTubers too, because it really helps Grimmy express who she is without feeling like she has to hide any parts of herself, Sometimes being a VTuber fan hurts, yeah. Grimmy can understand your pain. Grimmy doesn't know if it means much to you, but just know that Grimmy isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Grimmy is gonna continue being a VTuber and chasing her dreams until she dies, Tayo. Until she becomes an old lady. Old lady babu Grimmy VTuber. Just like being a weeble. Grimmy's not gonna stop being a weeble until she dies, Tayo. Your first VTuber was... Oh! Found her community IRL issues and got back into it 6 months ago. Grimmy doesn't know who that is, but Grimmy will definitely look into it. It means so much to you? Aw. Grimmy's happy to hear that. Grimmy's happy to hear that. It can be so hard being smaller. But Grimmy's like a small puppy. She'll cling to your leggy and won't let go. Within a span of 8 months, has already 6 graduation announcement. Yeah, Grimmy wants to go back to the. Let's go back to 2021. Let's go back. Babu, Grim is internal. Yeah. Eternal Grimmy Babu. But yeah, Grimmy is way too passionate about VTubers and VTubing to give it up. Grimmy just hopes that you continue to stick around. "2021 was your favorite year for Hololive." Yeah. Let's all invent a time traveler. Oh wait, you wouldn't know Grimmy though. You wouldn't know Grimmy. Okay, what if we invented a time traveler, but subconsciously in your minds, in the goblins' minds, that you know that Grimmy will be becoming a VTuber in 2025. And then we can enjoy VTubers in 2021. And then you'll have something to look forward to in 2025. 2021, 2022 is peak. Grimmy agrees. Grimmy agrees. Grimmy really liked 2022. 2020 as well. Grimmy liked 2020. You know, obviously she does, because that's when she discovered VTubers. Grimmy remembers it came from YouTube videos that she found. She found VTubers. And then Mouse became her main one before Hololive. And then Hololive. And there are some indies that Grimmy watches, but we all have our favorites, you know? Our Kamis, our top Oshis. Grim compares himself to a small puppy. Like Grim is a million times cuter. Grim is not cuter than a puppy. Puppies are so cute and kitties are so cute. Animals are adorable. Even sharks. Grimmy likes sharks. Grimmy doesn't like dolphins though. But you probably know that. But yeah, too many graduations. Way too many. It started at the end of 2024. And now it just seems like a graduation every month of this year for Hololive. Hopefully it's not too for this month. But we just gotta wait to see. Grimmy has hope. Grimmy has hope. Grimmy had ears. Would it be cat ears or doggo ears? Definitely puppy ears. If Grimmy had ears. You're beyond cuteness? No way, no way. A dark timeline, yeah. Yeah. Grimmy has been compared to a raccoon before, too. You think Grimmy could be a raccoon? Or a puppy girl? If Grimmy was an animal girl, which Grimmy doesn't really see herself being an animal VTuber. But if she was one, what kind of animal would Grimmy be? What do you think? If Grimmy had to choose, it'll be very tough. She's been compared to a pupper and a raccoon. Oh, and a bear, too. Grimmy has been compared to a bear. Bear would be cute. It would match with Mr. Teddy. Be a little bear. A baby cub. That would be cute, a baby cub. Thinking about it. But, Grimmy doesn't know. By the way, you plan to keep that shark plushie to the end if she graduates? Yeah. Grimmy will always keep the shark plushie. Unless you mean the asset. Grimmy doesn't know if she'll have it for next stream. but maybe. Tomorrow stream, Grimmy's really excited. But she's getting a little ahead of herself. Baby bear Grimmy? You think so? Baby bear? Have to head out. Hope you have fun. Thank you, FOMO. Thank you. Thank you for sticking by. Grimmy's been babbling. But she likes talking to you guys. So, maybe she should have named it Babbling Stream. Grimmy really wants to talk about Welcome Home now. Because we got an update and it's her special interest. But... You can see Grimmy in a bear outfit instead of an animal. Ooh! A bear outfit! That'll be so cute. Like a bear onesie maybe? With the little bear ears. And it could be Grimmy's colors. It could be teal and a salmon pink. Pink and blue. Blue and pink. That'll be cute. Ooh, a sleepover? Whenever we do sleepovers. And if Grimmy did have that outfit one day, that could be our sleepover outfit. Grimmy's pajamas. The bear overalls. Or we could do a bear amusement park playdate outfit. Grimmy does have a pair of overalls, and they are bears. They're bear themed, but they don't have a hood on them. They just have the bear pocket and then the bear tail for the butt. It's so cute. Grimmy likes wearing those with her Winnie the Pooh outfits sometimes. When she goes out with Pooh Bear, with Mr. Teddy. Oh! We got to $2.99! Thank you to whoever subscribed. Thank you, Dayu. Welcome. Welcome to the Gobbling Playpen. We're one away from 300, Dayu. It's so exciting. We're getting so much closer to 500, Dayu. We're halfway there. Wow. Gremlin on a chair. Right, we should probably get started. Grimmy didn't want to stream for too long today, so let's switch on over to Welcome Home. Oh right, before we switch to Welcome Home, let Grimmy babble your ear off for a second. If you don't know what Welcome Home is a website ARG, and it takes place within a Lost Children's cartoon. The similarities are like the Muppets, and how the Welcome Home characters are like puppets, and it's really cute. Grimmy really likes Wally Darly. Grimmy has a plushie Wally Darling. Oh, maybe Grimmy can get that PNG, and the little Wally Darling plush can sit on her head while we explore the website. But the website itself had an update for springtime. And each new update is a more lore that we have to explore, and more lore that we unlock. and Welcome Home has become a big special interest to Grimmy. It does have some horror aspects to it, such as we might think that home is controlling the environment, which home speaks in onomatopoeias because home can't speak, and um 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 and so there's this character named Wally Darling that we might think is sentient, and he knows his surroundings, and he's trying to come into our world because he's sentient. And so there's a lot to Welcome Home. Grimmy could talk about Welcome Home for hours and hours and hours, but if you would like a walk down, there's this YouTuber that Grimmy watches, that how she figured out Welcome Home and found out Welcome Home, and his name is Nick Nocturnal. Grimmy can link his videos in the description if you would like to learn more about Grimmy's interests. But today, Grimmy wanted to look at the new update website with you. If you're a little lost, please ask Grimmy questions and she'll answer them for you. But hopefully you like it. This is a very big special interest that Grimmy has, and she would like to come in. Grimmy is shy now. Grimmy hopes you like it, because she really likes it, and she's putting her heart out there. So don't criticize it too much, okay? Okay, we should go. Yes, and ooh, oh, don't move that, are you? And yes, Tommy will be able to explain some things as well, because he also knows about Grimmy's special interest, because when Grimmy gets into those phases, Grimmy tells Tommy all about it. Grimmy's just really excited to share to you all. So we can go through the old stuff as well, but we can Grimmy just wanted to go through the update with you all. If you get a little lost, just let Grimmy know, okay? She'll be more than happy to explain to you. Also, no, not technically game time. More like a website time. Website ANG. Thank you, Dayo. Whoever subscribed. Grimmy's so sorry that the alerts aren't working. But we hit 300, Dayo! Yay! Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you. We're so close to hitting our goal, but 300 is such a big one. Thank you, Dayo. Thank you. When we hit 350, Grimmy promises to do another ASMR video for you. But yeah. Okay. Let Grimmy find the website and share it to you. Well, thank you so much, Dayo. Thank you. 300 goblins. 300 goblins. 300. 300. 300 goblins. Hey! Thank you, Dio. Thank you. Grimmy hopes that you enjoy her content, Dio. Welcome home. Plushy. Grimmy has a lot to... Is there a PNG? A lot of things planned for this week. So Grimmy hopes you enjoy that, yo. Grimmy hopes you enjoy. And now you stick around because we have a lot of fun together. Have a lot of fun, a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun together. Together. Having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun together. Can we can't find a PNG? Should just use a photo then. What's the big screen for? It's for the Welcome Home ARG website. Are you gonna be checking out a website? Welcome Home is not a game. Welcome Home is a website. So we'll be exploring it together. By the end of the year? You think so, Dayo? Oh, we got 301 now. Thank you, Dayo. Thank you for subscribing, Dayo. Thank you. Welcome, Dayo. Welcome. Grimmy hopes you have a good time here. Let's see. We need image, Dayo. Doesn't Grimmy not save the PNG image? Okay, Grimmy save for PNG. And then we can go here. What? Does this work? Yeah! Okay. It's not. There, it's on Grimmy's head now. He's so cute, are you? Congratulations, thank you, Dayo. Thank you. We have 301 goblins now. That makes Grimmy really happy. Thank you, Dayo. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, Dayo. Oh right! Let Grimmy put some musical in the background for you. It's the Grimmy. It's me, Dayo. It's me. Hello. It's me. That's okay, Dayo. That's okay. Grimmy understands. Don't worry, okay? Just know that Grimmy's here for you. Whatever happens, Grimmy's here for you guys. Let's hope for the best, Dayo. Huggies. Sending you off for the forehead kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Okay, how does Grimmy... How does Grimmy show the website again? That's the game one. Oh, here we go. Yay! Grimmy got it, Dayo. Welcome to. Welcome home. This is welcome home. Let's see if Grimmy can find. Can't really hear it, Dayo. Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's go back to welcome home. So, this is welcome home, Dayo. Over here, we have home. Over here, we have Julie. Julie seems like to be our main focus on this update. She is a rainbow monster. And like Remy said, this update is about spring. And she's very spring. Very spring. It says, with a hop, skip, and jump, you are ushered into a colorful world of welcome home. It only takes one scroll down the neighborhood to know that this is just the nicest little place you've ever seen. Watch Wally and his colorful array of friends and neighbors. Learn about the vibrant world around them and take a part in nonsensical fun. Welcome home. The Welcome Home website. Feel free to explore our home around homepage and learn about the puppet show Lost to Obscurity. Thank you for visiting. So we can go to the About Us. And so you can learn about Welcome Home. A little bit more. The Welcome Home restores restoration. Grimmy thinks that's how you say it. Go in. Project is a team of anonymous individuals dedicated to restoring and archiving the few remains of Welcome Home. So the premise of this, like Grimmy said, is a children's cartoon lost in time. And so this website, which a little bit, it's an ARG, sorta kinda, but Clown doesn't really call it an ARG. But if you don't know what ARG stands for, it stands for a project, right? And within this project, there's a few horror aspects to it. But this is not like a real children's thing. Lost in the Void is kind of made up within its own story and its own world. So, the anonymous individuals for Welcome Home have collected efforts to awaken the memory of the lost media. We strive to establish a friendly and open community of friends, family, and fans, just the colorful, quiet neighbors in our beloved home. Love is clear in the message of Wally Darling, and is as much of hallmark to him as Kermastic's smile, his cheery and eagerness to understand the world around him. We too hope to spread his feelings of everlasting joy, caring, understanding, and acceptance to all hopes that you will join us through exploration together. We will make this house a home. Visitors may wonder how we came to uncover such a shell. We were attained by these works, and these efforts taken to restore them to the best of our ability. To that we are happy to open our front door to you, neighbor. So that's a little explanation of welcome home, Dayo. And then we can go to the neighborhood and Grimmy can introduce you to the neighbors in welcome home, Dayo. So this right here is home. As you can see, his eyes are moving. He's alive, Dayo. Home is alive. You know how Grimmy said that the puppets may be coming into sentient? Well, that all comes to play whenever we decide to explore more of Welcome Home. Our main character is Wally Darling, which is the plushie that Grimmy has. His name? Wally Darling. Wally Darling is the friendliest neighbor in our welcome home, and perhaps even the best painter too. With a smile like his, it's hard to disagree. Always eager to make new friends and show them around the neighborhood, Wally is happy to lend a helping hand. But you already knew that, didn't you? Yes, so Wally here is our main character, and he comes into a lot of aspects when it comes to Welcome Home. And his signature is a spiral, an apple, and his eyes, which is the creepier part of it. Like, let me mute the audio so you can hear. Oops. Oopsie, wrong one, Dayo. So you can hear his catchphrase. Eh? That's new. Usually, he answers, but he didn't answer. It was just ringing. Huh. That's weird, Dayo. That's weird. That must be new. Whenever you press this audio, he goes, that's the most. Good to know, though. Good to know. Okay, moving on. We have his best friend, Barnaby. Barnaby is the goofy neighbor, the silly neighbor, the neighbor that always has the dad jokes. Grimmy likes Barnaby, too. Wally and Barnaby make a great duo. Barnaby is a goofy layabout with a love for jokes. Barnaby B. Beagle is Welcome Home's funniest neighbor, always ready with a joke on hand or even just a silly observation. This blue beagle always knows how to have fun, much to dismay of the home's grumpier residents. And this is Barnaby. He kind of reminds Grimmy of Blue's Clues. Kind of reminds Grimmy of Blue's Clues. Let's hear his audio. Oh, let me turn it up on her end. Maybe you couldn't hear it. It was a little low. Okay. Let's try again.
What do you call a beagle with no ears? Nothing. He can't hear you anyway.
Yeah, Barnaby is so cute. Too bad we can't boop his nose, Dayo. Okay, moving on from Barnaby, we have this house. And this house belongs to our dear neighbor, Frank. He's the grumpy neighbor, but also the smart one. He really loves butterflies as well, as long as tending to his garden. Frank, arguably the smartest neighbor in Welcome Home. Frank Frankly is the resident bookworm with experts on butterflies. Despite being the grumpiest and grayest of the color of the neighbors, it's good to have someone so organized and matter-of-fact of the bunch. After all, he enjoys being Frank, even if that means being Frank. Whatever that means. His best friend is Julie, and we'll get to Julie after Frank, Dayo. And this is his audio.
Frankly, I don't think there's anything wrong with being Frank.
He's the grumpy one, Dayo. Grumpy. And then we can go to Julie. This is Julie. She is the rainbow monster that's the focus of the springtime salutations of Welcome Home's new update. She's the cheery one. As you can see, undoubtedly the cheeriest neighbor a puppet could ask for. Julie Joyful is Welcome Home's happiest resident. Amidst such a rainbow of brightly colored neighbors, that's really saying something. Upbeat, silly, and always ready to play with her friends. There's never a boring day in Welcome Home when Julie's around. She is Frank's best friend. And here we have Julie. And this is her audio.
How about we all play a game? I just thought of a new one. All we'll need is a pogo stick, a bowl of pasta, and a pair of roller skates.
She's definitely the cheery one. And Frank's best friend. You got the cheery and the grumpy as the best friends, do you? And over here we have Sally. Sally is the resident star. She likes playing shows, and she loves dressing up the neighbors so they can have shows together and do little acts together. It is so cute, Dayo. Sally is really cute. Grimmy thought about cosplaying as Sally for Halloween last year. But she did not dress up as Sally last year. But she's the Rambuncherous. What does this word mean? Rambuncherous? Search.
Rambunctious.
Rambunctious. Oh. Yeah. Resident and Welcome Home. Sally Starlet shines above the rest. She's a firecracker who is willing to let her imagination run wild in the name of a new adventure, at the occasional expense of her more cautious neighbors. Thankfully, she's good at heart. Why did Grimmy say good at heart? Thankfully, she's got a good head on her shoulders, and perhaps one might say a sunny disposition to match. And this is her audio.
Celestial. Astronomical. Stupendously fantastical. Oh, so few words can capture the radiance of Sally Starlet.
She's definitely the drama queen of the neighbors. And then for this home, we have Poppy. She's the resident burb. She's like a mother burb in a way, but she does have anxiety, and she loves baking. She's the most fantastic, frazzled, and feathered neighbor in Welcome Home. Poppy Partridge is the resident chicken, so to speak, from the spring, so to speak. From the sprayed beak to the sunburst feathers, she always thinks of the worst outcome to a pleasant situation. Then again, it never hurts to have a neighbor with a first aid kit on hand. And this is her audio.
Oh my, I'm such a featherfingers.
She's the worry word of the neighbors that you. Grimmy can relate though. And then we have Eddie, who is our postman. Grimmy! No, Grimmy doesn't think he's the only human. He might be the only human in the neighborhood, but Eddie, also Eddie dear, is reliable, kind, and ever determined. Is the best mailman Welcome Home has ever had, and the only one. Despite being a bit clumsy and forgetful fellow, Eddie loves his job and always manages to deliver everyone's mail on the right schedule. And this is his voice.
I tell you, I fold my letters flatter than a fritter, and when it comes to friendship, I always deliver.
He always delivered, are you? In the fandom, people ship Eddie with Frank, but Grimmy doesn't, are you? Grimmy doesn't. Grimmy just sees them as puppets and like they are, and Grimmy is really interested in the story. And then next we have Howdy, which is our calipator. He owned a shop and he has apples. Grimmy loves the animations where Wally really, because, well, if you don't know about Wally, which you probably don't, Wally darling really likes apples, Dayo. And so Grimmy likes to imagine, because Howdy runs the shop, that Wally likes to like take sneak an apple every so often. And then Eddie's like, why are you sneaking apples, Dayo? Why are you stealing apples, Dayo? So yeah, he's our calipator. His name is Howdy Pillar. He's Welcome Home's friendliest and happiest shopkeeper. This colorful caterpillar knows his stores like the back of his hands, which is impressive considering how many legs he has. Charismatic, quick-witted, and remarkably jolly, Howdy always seems to have whatever his neighbors needs, with a price you can't beat, Dayo. And this is his voice.
Howdy do, fellas. Care to let me share my wares?
Howdy do. What is your favorite neighbor so far? That's all the neighbors we got to explore. And this is Wally. You can't hear his voice, unfortunately. But Grimmy's favorite is Wally and Barnaby. Those two are Grimmy's favorite. And this is Barnaby. He's so cute. Those are Grimmy's favorite neighbors, Dayo. And that's everything. Well, not everything to know about Welcome Home, but most to do about Welcome Home. So what you know is that this is a project that recently came back to life for the Lost Media, and this is the neighborhood. And those are the Muppets. Not the Muppets, the puppets. Sorry. And those are the puppets, Dayo. Grimmy wonders why Wally doesn't have his voice lines. But good to know that you. Wait a second. Where's Wally? Wally's not here anymore. Before the update, Wally and Barnaby was together because they're friends. But Wally's not here anymore. Oh no. What happened to him? You like the birdie and the shopkeeper so far? You like Poppy and Eddie? Those are some good choices, Dayu. But we can learn more about Welcome Home here too. Grimmy can read this for you, and then we can get into the new things. But Wally is supposed to be here. And it's quite odd that he isn't here. Quite odd indeed, Dayu. Praise for the financially successful Welcome Home dominated its Saturday morning time with a colorful cast of puppets, entertaining and addictive stories as lively set unlike any you've ever seen before. Surely a spectacle of all ages. Welcome Home is an American children's television program created and produced by the Playfellow Workshop and also served as the studio's only production. Supposedly, its first episode aired on October 11th, 1969, and was broadcasted on an unknown channel until its last estimated air date, 1974. Welcome Home primarily focused on the neighbors, the show inhabitants, who were accompanied by a mixture of animated breaks, puppeteered shenanigans, and illustrated home book segments. The setting itself was a colorful and extraordinary design town called Home, which we saw. Home is the home. Well, obviously it's the home, but the home with the eyes moving, Dayu. That's home. With unique elements like post office, grocery store, and the brightly colored and fantastical creatures that lived within. Episodes usually begin with Wally, who is our main character, Wally Darling, the one on Grimmy's head. Alongside Home, introducing the focus of the theme for the day, before coming across other characters who joined him on his escapades until the end of the day, which would significantly at the end of the show. All of the characters had noticeable recurring segments or activities that were sprinkled throughout eternity of the show's run, such as Eddie Dear creating arts and crafts, Sally Starlet performing plays, or Wally Darling painting a picture with help of the members of the cast. The viewer was often regarded as an additional neighbor, with Wally speaking to them on a regular basis. And this is the newsletter, Grimmy believes. And so they had merchandise. They had a vinyl and the little standees, which we can get into later. There is a merchandise thingy. Upon further research, Welcome Home is believed to have had a 4-year run before its abrupt pull from television in 1974, and a complete silence from the entertainment company, the Playfellow Workshop. Welcome Home's success seemed to be set in stone amidst the other television programs for visual artistry, captivating stories, remarkable puppetry, and lively characters. However, most footage is presumably lost, as there is yet to be any fully uncovered episodes. However, as running the website of 3 years or so, the Welcome Home project has uncovered merchandise, advertisement, vinyl records, and illustrational materials. What has been revealed has driven us further into uncovering its whereabouts. And here's Eddie. And he's got the hearts. It's so cute. This was added during the Valentine's Day update. And we reread the About Us. And so, let's see. Stickers? Is this where the merchandise is? Oh no, it's not. But it's like a sticker page. They get updated every so often. Like we had the Christmas edition and the Halloween edition. And now it's springtime. Oh, you can't click on this anymore. But look at this banner. Everyone's eyes looks away, but Wally looks at you. Before they updated, it used to go by faster and faster until Wally's eyes zoomed in, and then you only saw his eyes. And it was really, really, really scary at the time. Also, there used to be a guest book, but there is no longer a guest book because it got shut down. According to theories, Granny believes it got shut down because Wally Darling was trying to speak to us in the guest book. So before all of the updates, when it first came to light, Welcome Home, and before it got really super duper popular, the guest book, you were able to write your special message, and then Wally Darling would react to it like he's alive, you know? But you can't do it anymore, unfortunately. Now here's what we get into the new stuff. This wasn't here before. These are all of the discoveries of Welcome Home. So we have storybooks, toys, food, music, radio, and Grimmy doesn't know how to pronounce this word. Gummy. Ooh, we have new storybooks. Ooh. We have new storybooks. This one seems to be the Springtime Salutations. This one you should be able to hear all of the audio for.
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky-Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book, too. When you hear this sound, it'll be time to turn the page. A Marlowe Looky-Loo storyteller book and record. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Springtime Salutations.
Oh, what was that, Dayo? Did you hear that, Dayo? Oh, you can't see it because it's too big. But did you hear that? Did you hear the audio? Ooh, it's so creepy.
What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today and every day after. Today is a special day in home for our most joyful resident in the neighborhood, Julie Joyful. Julie? Julie Joyful?
What? Huh? No, Frank, the tulips don't think your bow tie looks silly.
Julie? Wake up, Julie.
Oh, 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 oh. Good morning, storyteller.
Good morning, Julie. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Julie Joyful was getting ready for a very special day after her very long hibernation.
You're telling me it felt extra, extra, extra long this time. I've been dreaming of this day since homewarming. Now it's time to spring into action and say salutations to springtime. And good morning.
door and hopped outside, letting the warm rays of the sun shine down upon her. Oh, never mind. She instead jumped into a pile of snow.
What? What's going on here?
Julie shouted. What was right? All of home was still covered in a blanket of snow. What should have been a beautiful and sunny day was instead just as cold and dreary as the day she went into her sweet winter slumber.
You're telling me this is outrageous! Outrageous! Outrageous of every sort!
With that, Julie stormed back inside. This rainbow monster wouldn't take this unexpected snow day sitting down. No, sir. When she came back out, she knew just what to do.
I know just what to do. But first,
Frank!
Frank!
Of course. Julie called for the grouchiest, grayest grump in all of home, Frank Frankly. Julie ran up to his door and gave it a hearty kick-in. She galloped up the stairs and leaped onto his bed, scaring him awake.
Ah! Ah! Oh, Julie, it's just you. Springtime salutations, Julie.
Hold on to those salutations, Frank. There's no springtime to see.
Julie said. She grabbed a hold of Frank's head and turned it towards the window.
Look!
It was just as Julie said. The neighborhood was covered in snow. Frank could even see it covering the clock tower in town. He got a gander at his poor garden. Frank even got a glance at Eddie.
Morning, Mr. Franklin. Morning, Miss Joyful. Whoop.
My tomatoes! Look at how terribly cold they are.
Frank said.
Julie, how are you already awake if spring hasn't sprung?
It's a rainbow monster's intuition to know when it's time to spring into spring. But if springtime hasn't sprung, I can't spring. You see?
Barely. I just woke up.
Frank grumbled.
This hasn't happened before, has it? What do we do now? The bugs are expecting a wake-up call soon, but instead of flower fields, they'll just see snowy sleets.
Fret not, Frank Frankly. Your Julie Joyful will uncover exactly who the real culprit is of this unsprung spring.
Julie said.
Culprit? What do you mean, culprit, Julie?
No time to explain, Frank. We got places to be and folks to see.
Julie insisted.
What? But where are we going? It's chilly outside.
Always with the questions. We don't have time to lose. I'll meet you outside.
What?
As quickly as she came inside, Julie ran off Frank's bed and leaped through the window of his home and fell down onto Eddie below.
Thanks for breaking my fall, Eddie.
Oh, happy to be of service.
Once Frank had put on his winter clothing, he and Julie set out to uncover who was to blame for the delay in springtime. While Frank seemed to be lost in thought over how they would solve this problem, Julie was happily skipping along, almost as if she knew exactly where to go. As the two ventured deeper into the forest, Frank began to ask questions.
How will we get rid of all of this snow, Julie?
Frank asked.
You'll see, Frank.
Julie said.
What do you think caused the spring not to spring, Julie?
Frank asked.
You'll see, Frank.
Julie said.
I will. When will we get there, Julie?
Frank asked.
You'll see.
Julie said.
Julie, you haven't answered any of my questions. Could you at least tell me where we're going?
Frank asked.
You'll see. Oh, wait. We're here, Frank.
Julie said.
Here? Where is here?
Frank asked.
How's this, Tayo?
This is my family cave.
Julie cheered. Indeed it was. Julie and Frank had arrived at the entrance of a cave that sat atop the nearby mountain.
It's where I bloomed when I was just a rainbow monster blush. Let's go inside. My brother and sisters are going to fix all of this.
Frank was in disbelief over how far they had traveled as they both walked inside to greet Julie's siblings.
Your brothers and sisters?
That's right, Frank. They're the Joyfuls.
Julie exclaimed.
That's my tough sister Franny, my groovy brother Jonesy, and my sister Bee, who is as sweet as honey. Don't they just look like the flower's petals?
They look asleep.
Frank was right. There, the Joyfuls were all still nestled in their nests, fast asleep.
Oh,
Julie said.
Uh-oh, I'm feeling bombed out.
Don't be frantic.
Ever Jonesing for a good time.
Just remember to be
Joyful.
I'm too tired for this. The three rainbow monsters shot up in their nests as they looked at Julie and Frank. Julie, is that you? What are you doing barging into our cave unannounced? We need our sleep.
Why all the yelling, sis? Jules is just throwing a surprise party for us. You're making my leaves wilt with all this commotion.
You two are talking over her. I bet she has a very good reason to wake up. Isn't that right, Julie?
I do. But first, I want you all to meet Frank.
The three looked unimpressed. Awful gray, isn't he?
Have you tried wearing more purple? A pop of color's where it's at, man. After a few hibernations, I'm sure you'll get there.
I don't think he's a rainbow monster, Jonesy. He doesn't have any horns.
No style.
No flair.
Nothing but a joy to be around.
Enough! We're not here to meet me. Julie says you all can fix what's going on with our neighborhood.
Oh, that place called home.
Yes, home's covered in snow. How can I make the flowers bloom in those conditions, my dearest siblings? I can't. I shan't. I shan't.
You won't.
I willn't.
What? Julie, I always set my alarm clock precisely. I'm never wrong.
She's right, Julie Bean. She's never wrong. She always sets my alarm clock precisely.
Because someone here doesn't.
Yeah, someone here doesn't.
I believe what they mean to say is that it sounds like you're here early, Julie.
What? But how could that be? My rainbow monster intuition woke me up and told me to spring into action.
When doesn't it? You spring into everything, even when spring is fall.
Julie, don't tell me.
Looks like you two are your whole 2 clock turns early.
Oh, man. Those are 2 turns I could have used to dream about the color green.
Oh, wow. You're right, sis. I am early. I must have been so excited for springtime that I woke up even earlier than usual. Frank, isn't that funny?
Ugh.
That's all right, Julie. I like springtime, too. I just can't wait to burst from my burrow and greet the sun.
Yeah, and I love getting up and getting down with the seedlings and the sprouts. It's everyone's turn to be in the spotlight.
Yes. I suppose I'm fond of turning snow into morning dew so everything can grow. It didn't take long before the beautifully voiced leader of the band of rainbow monsters came to a conclusion. It settled then. Joyfuls, we are bringing spring early this turn.
Oh, goody.
Groovy.
Finally.
And bring spring early they did. The Joyfuls emerged from their cave and set to work. Franny played on her keyboard and watered the frost down to a gentle drizzle. Jonesy strummed on his bass, awakening the once sleeping greenery from their slumber. Bee blew into her flute, calling forth the rays of sunshine to beam down on all of home. Julie, however, was her own instrument. As she and Frank bid the siblings both farewell and thanks, Julie began singing the flowers into bloom.
It's time to spring, sprung, for our springtime salutations. It's time to bloom, blossom, flower, with melodious vibrations.
And all it took was some careful family collaborations.
That's right, Frank. And now it's time for our springtime salutations. Come on, Frank. Let's go wake up everybody
Julie and
else.
Frank both ran through the flower fields as they made their way back to home. They just knew everyone would be overjoyed to see how beautiful the neighborhood had become after such a long, cold, dark
Winter.
Yay! Also, it's scary. Winter. There are more. There are more, but there's some other thingies Grimmy would like to show you. So if you would like to experience the other stories, there is the link that Grimmy has pinned, and you too can explore Welcome Home yourself on the website that you. So let's go to radio next. Ooh, a darling broadcast. Oh, yeah, you can see the eye in the spiral. That's kind of Wally's thing. Date unknown. An interesting find considering how much media exists on pre-record records in our archive. The darling broadcast appears to be a newscast sent directly from home to eager listeners through the radio. It's unknown if it was special, one-time program, or regular ongoing series. If we're lucky, we hope to find the latter.
Let your mind wander. The Playfellow Workshop proudly presents a darling broadcast.
Welcome home. Ha ha ha. Oh, I mean, welcome in. You're here just in time for a darling broadcast. I'm your host.
You get to hear Wally. This is Wally.
Here
This
to
is Wally's
soothe your
voice.
restless ears with good news, brought to you from our home to yours. I've been asked before why I'm the host, but I tell them it's because I'm the most darling one for the job.
You tell him, kid. You're a riot.
Thank you. On to the goings-ons. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The friendly face of our clock has spun. That means it's time we bid our home-warming season a heartfelt farewell as springtime springs into home once more.
Feels like he spun a couple of turns too early, if you ask me. Whatever happened to asking a groundhog if he's seen his shadow before bringing in the spring? There just ain't any courtesy left in this town.
It's not too early if you were to ask the flowers.
You know me, Wally. I don't speak plant. It's the dark bane of my existence.
Don't worry, Barnaby. We know someone who does. Joining us now from our very own neighborhood are our very own nature newscasters.
Wally is
Julie.
the most.
Hello, Frank.
Yoo-hoo!
Hello, Wally.
We're Julie Joyful,
And Frank Frankly.
and we're your nature newscasters. We're on the scene, bringing you the scoop from the soil.
And getting you in the know about the who's, what's, where's, how's, and why's of our local plant life.
Just in time for springtime.
So, what's the talk amongst the flowers, Julie?
Oh, what isn't there to talk about, Wally? So many buds have blossomed here at home, and they've been talking my ears off ever since they sprung up from the frost.
That's right, Julie. In fact, we're here speaking live from Julie's own home. The roses have so much to say, don't they? Is this thing on?
No, Frank. The flowers can't talk. They can only speak.
I'm not following.
They chitter, I chatter. They blither, I blather.
They gibber, you jabber?
So allow me to speak the language of the flowers.
Yes, of course. Pardon me?
Those two gave more than the greenery.
I'll start over. Springtime salutations.
Springtime
We're here with a nearby
salutations.
bushel of roses that have so much to say.
I'll say, no, me first. I'll tell you, Mr. Frankly, it's so lovely to be blooming in the same town as the Julie Joyful.
Is it? Even with the earlier springtime?
Especially for that. The early springtime wake-up call was just what Mother Nature ordered. Now home can see my beauty for even longer than before.
And beautiful you are.
Stop! You're making me blush.
But roses aren't the only bud in town that's come to flower. Our home outside home is surrounded by quite a colorful array. You there, what sort of flower are you?
That is madame to you. I am prestigious, elegant.
Eleganto.
Tulip.
A tulip.
So you are.
I
Ooh.
am well known amongst the world
tulips are
Don't
pretty.
my beautiful petals conjure up images of grandeur? A headpiece, perhaps, worn by kings and queens of old.
Oh, I see it. Your petals look a bit like a crown. Oh, yes, yes. You all look very
Eleganto.
elegant.
Are you two admiring my springtime garden?
If it isn't Sally Starlet, Holmes' most famous playwright.
Oh, a playwright, director, actor, star, and gardener.
How could I ever forget?
Please, Franklin, enough of your boasting about me.
That's not my name.
I want to know from the rainbow monster herself. Juliet, what do my lovely tulips have to say about my gardening?
As your nature newscaster, I'd be happy to translate. Miss Starlet has the delicate eyes of someone with delicate eyes,
Go on, go on.
with the poise and grace of a refined theater enthusiast who is enthusiastic about the theater.
That's so true.
I don't see the correlation with theater and plant care, to be quite frank.
She's got more to say. The sunlight radiating off her is immaculate. She's like a tall glass of water if that glass of water were instead filled to the brim with sunshine.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Might I add, you have the sharpest points this side of the neighborhood, only second to your sharp wit.
Oh, no, stop, stop. My face is warmer than when it warmed up in the atmosphere. I'm only kidding. Do go on.
You've heard it here live from Sally Starlet's own home. Flowers have been enjoying the sun and showing off their best. We may have to move on. I'm afraid this could take a while.
We've now made our way toward the smiling face of home's own clock tower, and where many more flowers have risen from their snowy slumber.
That's right, Julie. Even our locals have decided to spring into springtime. In fact, we're with one of home's own locals now. Our one and only mailman, Mr. Deer.
Oh, he on the radio. Oh, gosh, I didn't get dressed up for it. Hi, Ma.
As a non-flower, how are you faring this springtime?
Fair to middling. I reckon everything looks just lovely. Pretty as a peach. Miss Joyful, you plumb outdone yourself this year.
Oh, as your neighbor, I'm tickled pink. But as your newscaster, this little lady has to keep her head on straight. Mr. Franklin, the questions.
Yes, Ms. Joyful. Mr. Deer, you seem to be
Mr.
quite the
Deer.
flower enthusiast, even if you yourself are not a flower.
Indeedy I am.
What sort of advice do you have for your neighbors who are unsure of what to plant for themselves
Ooh,
for
planting
springtime?
for springtime.
Gee, I say
Granny
if you
wants
don't
to
know what put in your
plant
garden, think about planting something that really suits what kind of neighbor you are.
dandelions.
Better yet, what suits your home. I'll tell you something, Mr. Franklin. My lavender makes the post office look so much more.
Ooh, lavender!
Fascinating.
Lavender
do
is
you
a
have any
good
parting
smell.
words for flowers looking to meet new fauna?
Well, it's always tough making yourself known when you're just a little wildflower in a big garden full of so much color. I know what folks are obliged to tell themselves. What if you don't smell as nice? What if you don't got so many leaves? To that, I say you gotta tell yourself the right flower is out there for you, if you're willing to put yourself out there. There's not a pot too cracked that a flower won't fit.
As your favorite neighborly rainbow monster, that was so beautiful. But as your nature newscaster, I'll simply say that was a lovely sentiment. Frank, the questions.
Of course. Lovely sentiment indeed, Mr. Deer.
Mr.
But would you
Deer?
care to comment on your earlier happenstance with a local unhappy rhododendron?
Pardon?
That's right, Frank. We're here live with an angry rhododendron who
Angry?
with red petals nearly smooshed him into smithereens. That's right. I'm the rhododendron that was nearly rhododone for.
Oh no!
Me? I was just doing my postmanly duties. Saying good morning to the flowers, delivering letters.
Don't smush the flowers,
Friendly
Eddie!
faces along the way.
Wise guy, huh? Why, I ought to give you the good old one, too. The great
The good old one too!
Wait, if you just let me explain. I'm real sorry if I almost got you.
Oh, you're gonna be sorry,
Oh no, the plant's gonna get him!
Indeed. Well, that's all we have to report for today. We've been your nature newscasters. We're always on the scene, bringing you the scoop from the soil.
And getting you in the know about the who's, what's, where's,
Where's
how's, and why's of
that?
springtime.
I'm Frank Frankly,
And I'm Julie Joyful.
and we bid you a fond farewell. Don't
Don't
forget
forget
to
to
wave
wave
up
up
high.
high.
Julie! Oh, Julie, is that you again? I'm so glad you're back. You gotta talk to this little guy. Tell him I didn't mean anything by my clumsy.
So Julie here to protect you from these leaves.
If you insist. But I'm not keeping my eyes open for this.
Whoa! You can't be doing that on the radio, hey, little buddy?
We can't?
No, think of the sponsors.
Oh,
kid.
it's a
Speaking
sponsorship.
of sponsors, a darling broadcast is sponsored by Welcome Home's favorite.
Oh yeah,
cereal,
did you know Welcome
Crispy
Home had a
Sweets.
cereal?
Deliciously
Grimmy
delightful
kind of
Crunch
wants
Puffs, coated in sugar as sweet as
crispy
springtime itself.
sweets.
Wow. I sure could go for a spoonful of
The sweet sugar taste of Crispy Sweets.
Sweets. As
As a cereal, it's the most.
You said it, kid. Hey, how do you enjoy
It's
your
the
cereal?
most.
With a slice of fruit, with a cup of coffee, with a spoon, with a bowl. Isn't that right?
I suppose if you're one of those cereal with a bowl and a spoon types, but I'm telling you right now that it's out of style. It's all about eating
What?
with your mouth first.
What?
Oh?
Yeah. You just
So
get
Grimmy
your
not
snorkel,
eat cereal with a
your
spoon?
favorite eating hat, and you go to town.
Wait, does
Sure,
spoon
it's
and
a
spoon anymore?
Well said, Barnaby. Bless this mess. In other news, we have a special guest just for a darling broadcast.
A special
or should I
guest?
say, 3?
Who could
Ooh.
have foreseen these special guests listed in our ads?
That's right. Let's welcome the grooviest band of rainbow monsters this side of the neighborhood. Franny, Jonesy, and Be Joyful of the Joyfuls.
Don't be frantic.
Are you jonesing for a good time?
And just remember to be
Joyful.
We're happy to have you all on with us.
We're absolutely ecstatic about it. It's fantastic.
Gratitudinous thankulations for inviting us, Wally.
Yes.
Oh, it's the siblings. It's the siblings. They're the special guest.
Could you tell our listeners about yourselves?
Without a doubt. I'm Franny, the joyful keyboardist. As the snow melts and the rain pours down, you're not far from my springtime sound.
I'm Jonesy, the joyful bass.
Oh, this one was
Spreading
Franny.
up from the ground is key.
Oops.
With my melodious tones,
And this is
I make it
Jonesy.
easy.
Sounds Australian.
The joyful woodwind. When the clouds part and the sun breaks through.
These are all new
you'll feel
voices,
my
by the
warmth
way.
come straight to you.
It's quite interesting.
That's the most.
That's the
With that,
most.
let's move on to our last segment, the joyful consultation. We'll be accepting calls from our neighbors in need of a helping hand during this springtime.
Copacetic.
Groovy.
Radiant.
Yeah, what they say.
Oh, it's Poppy, the bird neighbor, if you recall.
Exciting. I'm such a big fan. Sentiments from the Sediments is one of my favorite songs.
Yes, I like that one too. There's a lot to explore in the soil. Not many artists would go there.
Yeah, like, what's in there? The feeling of a memory? Or just some cool rocks? Maybe a bug? Maybe a bug with a memory?
A bug with a memory?
Beautiful. What's your question?
You think
My
buggies have
My
memories?
question, yes, my question. Let's see, Oh, well, firstly, my name is Poppy.
Whoa.
You think buggies have memories? Grimmy
Kiss your
thinks
nuts, sis.
buggies will
We're
have
speaking to
memories.
the flowers.
And buggies have
Josie's gonna be
families.
so
And buggies have
jealous.
dreams.
No, my name is
You think there's a
Poppy,
buggy
and I'm calling
VTuber
about my poppies.
in the bug
Oh,
world?
So it's learned how to use the phone on behalf of the others.
Oh, how wonderful. We'll be able to help them directly.
Well, no. You see, my name is Poppy, but I'm a bird.
I don't see what being a young lady has to do with anything.
Can't you see it, brother dear? She wants the advice of another young lady.
Where did the poppy go?
She's transformed.
No, I
They
think she was
think Poppy is a
for
flower.
our very ears.
No, it's the birdie.
I'm right here. I'm Poppy.
Oh, thank goodness. We
We
thought
thought
you'd
you
gone
were
eaten.
eaten.
But thanks to our helpful advice, you were
We're
not.
not.
We were happy.
Oh, they didn't answer her question.
May you shine like a sunflower, even as a poppy. Goodbye!
Next one, Wally. Let's take our first neighbor. Caller, you're on the air.
First neighbor.
Howdy do. It's
Oh,
Howdy.
it's Howdy.
Owner of Howdy's Place. The home of everything you need and everything you don't. Oh, sorry. I can't turn that off.
That's all right. As a working professional, you always have to keep up an image. Being joyful can be so strenuous for your leaves.
Speak for yourself, sis. I'm as mirthful as the meadows. You'll never see a frown on this beautiful face.
I'll never see anything with how you style your petals.
Enough about us. How can we help you?
Where'd Howdy?
Well, you
Oh.
see, my storefront is the bee's knees.
The bee's
and I ain't
knees.
talking about my brother-in-law.
Ta-dum.
Thanks, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Big boys on the house. Anywho, I've been tending my
Ba-dum.
garden just as good as the next fella. Water, fertilizer, sunshine, the works.
Oh, how lovely!
How lovely.
But I just can't get him to taste.
He's eating the flowers.
Yeah,
No, don't
they're
eat the
all
flowers.
off away,
Don't eat the flowers. They're not for eating.
but there's
Grimmy knows
way
that
too
honeysuckles
much
have honey in the
What do I
name,
look like, my
but you
brother-in-law?
can't eat them by you.
Thanks, Mark. I get paid by the comic riff. So, siblings 3. How does a caterpillar such as
Oh wait, he is a
Get the
caliper. But no,
floral
calipers
salad of
eat
the
leaves, Dio.
Floral
They're not
salad
supposed to
of your
eat
dreams.
flowers, right?
This is an outrage.
That's right. This is not a cooking show. We're here to bring nature into bloom, not serve it up on a plate.
Oh, come on. A guy's gotta eat. Greens are a staple in every caterpillar's diet.
Greens? Oh, sisters, I think my locomotion's having a commotion.
Well, excuse me for having lunch.
You're very much excused. Make like a begonia in winter and be gone.
Sister dear.
Oh, I'll be all right.
Oh no! They're angry at each other now.
Leaving.
Oh no!
I'll be eating. You better believe that. And I ain't referring to my brother-in-law.
Ba-da-dum.
Thanks, Vaughn. Comedy comes in threes.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. The next one, please, Wally.
We only have time for one more guest. Let's take our next and final neighbor. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, Wally. Julie.
Hi, Wally! And hello to my sweet saccharine siblings!
Is that our youngest sister here?
She's our sweetest, too.
Don't forget our most colorful. Julie, what could you need help with? You're one of us.
I wanted to say hi. I didn't get to earlier. We were busy being nature newscasters. Business calls for sacrifice.
How poetic. We should put it in a song.
Dandelion.
We'll call it the
I like the
Dandelions Day Job.
dandelions. It's so pretty.
I like it. Flowers in the
Flowers in
workplace
the
toil
when they should be in the soil.
Siblings, our minds are wandering. Save that for the cave.
Oh, yeah. Frank's got a question.
Yes, Frank has I have a question. My name is Frank. My flowers sometimes say I dress like a... Julie,
Square?
how do you put it?
They call you a square?
Yes, a square. How do I dress so that my flowers think I'm fashionable? Do they prefer corduroy or denim, yellow-green or green-yellow?
Oh, what a good question. The answer is
Aww.
it doesn't matter.
But if you dress like a dweeb, a garden will always love you for who you
Bing
are.
bong. You're wrong, oh sis. If you're not with it, you'll be the laughing stock of your own fauna.
He's right. Think of the shame you would bring. A gardener without the charisma of what he tends. It's stem chilling.
Oh, fair point. consider asking your local rainbow monster for helpful tidbits on how to turn your
Ooh,
balloon
Grimmy wonders what her
into a
colors
fan
are.
color.
Yeah, Frank. Ask your local me.
Oh, all right. Fine. Then I'll wear the turtleneck. But I think it makes my neck look too long.
I think it's handsome, and it makes you look distinguished.
Yeah, Frankfurter, you'll be the most distinguished dweeb of the ball.
Yeah?
At least I don't dress like a circus clown
No!
who lost his
Grimmy
pants.
loves Barnaby.
Hey!
Even if he has no pants, because it reminds Grimmy of Pooh Bear.
Why don't you make like a daisy and uproot yourself and pack a little suitcase and
No!
get out
Oh
of
no, they're
town?
fighting!
Why, you...
Back to us. Julie, when are you going to finally join our band?
Yeah, sis. What's a rainbow monster band without its dynamite drummer?
Just think of it, sister dear. A colorful quartet pushing the seasons.
That sounds... Oh no, the sounds! We're breaking up! Hang up the phone, Frank, hang up!
What the... Hey, I'm not done with Barnaby. Joyfuls, thank you for taking
Wally.
time out of your busy schedules to help our neighbors with their needs today.
The pleasure was all ours. We're happy to have given back so much to our fans.
Yeah. We don't just take time out of our music manifestations for just anybody, Wally. Appreciations to you.
Appreciations.
We'd also like to give
Grimmy's
a
gonna say
special
that instead of
shout-out to our
appreciations. She's gonna say
We don't want to forget about
appreciations.
Julie Joyful, who's part of our family
Grimmy
band, so that we can make
appreciations you.
beautiful music together.
But until then, we're signing off. If you ever want to catch us, just remember that if there's wilting abound,
Just keep an ear to the ground.
And follow that joyful sound.
Thank you. How wonderful. This concludes our special airing of A Darling Broadcast, brought to you by the Playfellow Workshop in partnership with Crispy Sweets. We hope we soothed your restless ears with good news
Wally.
brought to you from our home to yours. Any parting words, Barnaby?
Yeah. Did you know another name for a friend is a bud? Just like a flower bud. We're just a couple of buds, Wally. But a pal ain't another name for a flower. Ain't that tragic?
Well said, Bud. We hope you have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to
The wave up high.
Good night, and know that I love you very much.
Is that where Grimmy gets "Don't forget she loves you"? Maybe that's where Grimmy got it. Because Wally says, "And know that I love you very much." And Grimmy says, "Don't forget that Grimmy loves you, Dayo." That was a darling podcast. One of the new additions to the update dial. This one is a live interview with Wally Darling. So if you'd like to listen to it on your own, the website is in the Grimmy did not copy Wally Dial. Grimmy does love you guys so much. But Grimmy was just thinking to herself, maybe that's where she got it from, Dayo. Since Welcome Home is a special interest, you know. Okay, let's go back. That was radio. And then maybe there's more music? Oh, there is music. This one is Devotion Nature's Remedy. Ooh, this is the nature one. Okay, maybe we... Wait, how long is this audio? Oh, it's not that long. Okay.
Blood of blood that won't blossom, grass without the dew.
Soul devoid of its riches.
Cloudy day, no sun in view. You're confused, you're lost, you're worried.
You're at your wits' end.
Need an answer to your problems. Just keep in mind, my friend. Just keep in mind, my friend. The rhythm is running through you like water from the stream. Trust is taking the backseat. The words are flowing just like a dream. The beat is slowly turning. You've got to take hold. The leaves and petals are dancing. Really gel with these colors, bold. Really gel with these colors, bold.
Spring into this funky beat. Listen to these flowers, so sweet. The trees are swaying to and fro to many dancing greens. Roots are kicking and tapping. You want to know what I means? You're ease, you're certain, you're sure. Where your nature guides, your prayers will be answered. Just keep right on the sweet upside.
Just keep right on the sweet upside. Spring into this funky beat. Listen to these flowers.
So sweet.
Stop to feel that blowing breeze. The sun is shining through. Bold rays of hope hidden all the joyous foliage too. No confusion, loss, or worry. This willow tree won't bend. What about tomorrow, you'll say? Just remember this, my friend. Just remember this, my friend. Disoriented and frantic.
Are you jonesing for the group?
Just please remember to be like the entire joyful family would. Disoriented and frantic.
Are you jonesing for the group?
Just please remember to be like the entire joyful family would.
Yay! That was a Nature's Remedy. There are other songs, but like Remy said, we only have time for the new ones. That was so cute, though. Remy liked it. Okay, so we did the radio, we did music, we did storybooks. Let's see what they have for food. Anything for food? Ooh, they do. Unknown spread. Oh, this looks so yummy and so cute, though. Grimmy wants to eat the blue one. It looks so yummy. Ooh, there's a Joy soda. Illustrated. Julie themed Joy. So this is Julie soda with Frank alongside her. Curiously, there's no mention of what the company has created. May have created the soda in the advertisement or the flavor the soda could be, only that it contains sugar. Whoa. And then, what makes the flower bloom? A prize to be with limited special springtime themed Crispy Sweet cereal. This was the first time we've seen any sort of prize from the Crispy Sweet cereal brand. And what makes the flowers bloom? Oh!
Well, I'm your local Rainbow Monster Inquirer, Frank Frankly, of course.
It looks like a coloring book.
Julie,
Yes, Frank.
what is it that makes the flowers bloom?
I'm so glad you asked. It's quite a complicated query that requires an insightful and informative answer.
Really?
Yes, that's why I brought in some fellow experts in the flower field. Franny, Jonesy, and Bee Joyful.
That's right. Because if there's wilting abound,
Just keep an ear to the ground.
And follow that joyful sound.
That's where a rainbow monster's help can be found.
Oh, I was hoping this story would only be 5 pages long.
So, what is it that makes the flowers bloom? I've provided a root inventory acronym so that anyone can understand.
Ooh, I love a good abbreviation.
Ooh.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's MHM.
Mm.
Hmm.
No, Frank, it's
Yes. My mistake.
No, Frank.
rainbow
Just like me
monsters.
and her and him and her. But what is there to know about a rainbow monster, I hear you ask?
Where do they come from?
Where are they going?
How are they doing?
I certainly hope we can find out, Julie.
You will, Frank. Rainbow monsters are
Oh,
colorful creatures that help make the seasons groovy. We
they
start off
make
as baby
they make
monsters
our
with little
flowers
flower buds
bloom.
before growing up into big monsters just like me.
There's more to it than that, Julie. Rainbow monsters have special horns that grow in sunshine and shed when it's cold. Rainbow monster horns come in all different shapes and colors, but the bigger the better, obviously.
Did you say colour? I'm in the know on that one, sis. Rainbow monsters come in all hues,
Ah,
dues.
rainbow
From our heads
monsters.
to our roots, from our leaves to our nose.
Oh,
We stick to one colour,
wow.
so that together we're totally kaleidoscopic.
Head, leaves, just like flower petals on a stem. A rainbow monster's hairdo shows off their big personality. The right hairdo can make a rainbow monster really stand out.
That's very interesting, but how does this make the flowers bloom?
You're getting ahead of yourself, Frank. You've got to think H.
H?
That's right. H stands for harmony.
Harmony.
Harmony?
Harmony.
Harmony's important to rainbow monsters. We go to sleep just like the flowers after we tuck everyone into bed for the weary winter ahead. And when springtime
Ooh.
comes, our melodious sounds wake everything up. It's a harmonious cycle.
Missing things again, Julie. Rainbow monsters sing together to help move the seasons along.
Oh.
Even the highest and lowest pitches are necessary to shaping springtime.
Singing's great, but musical instruments where it's at, friend. We totally look to our environment to create that righteous sound. A grotto, a tunnel, a meadow. We can find music anywhere.
Yes, but we don't do this all alone, Jonesy. Rainbow monsters live together in groups called a band. And a band of monsters are only as melodious as their harmony together.
Singing instruments. Fascinating. So that must be why the flowers bloom.
Not yet, Frank. We have one more letter left to go. The
M.
last M.
You're correct. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
M. Melody, merriment, mirth.
No, Julie. Rainbow monsters love harmony, both sound and soul.
Mother
and there's
Nature?
nothing more harmonious with rainbow monsters
Mother
than,
Nature, Dayo?
nature.
Nature? That doesn't start with M.
Nature. Rainbow monsters come from nature, and together we help take care of it like it takes care of us. So we all have to take on important responsibilities to make sure that nature keeps carrying on.
I'm why the drops do.
I'm why the grass grows.
I'm why the sun
Oh.
shines.
And then she's why the flowers bloom.
You're why the flowers bloom.
Oh,
Yay!
gently. So if you're curious about
Oh, you can make a rainbow monster too.
all you gotta think
Grimmy wants to make a rainbow monster.
Yes.
We should make a rainbow monster together, goblins. Grimmy themed. Or goblin themed. That would be cute too. Okay. There's two more that we didn't click. We got over here. Dog toy. Piece of advertisement from a strange dog toy. While the most page appears burned away, this advertisement shows an illustration of a dog bug-like toy. Most evidence relies on the cartoonish descriptions of bugs often found in welcome home media and portrayed with frankly. The surviving part of the description only calls for this toy, Grow a Pal, so it's unknown if the toy had any additional features. Remy wonders why it's burnt. But this would be such a cute toy to have. The mystery, Dial. The mysteries. There's one more thing we have to check out before Grimmy ends the stream today. And that's in the toys. What do we have new? Floor Oh, what's this? A board game. Oh, they had a board game? You know what it reminds Grimmy of? It reminds Grimmy of Candyland. You've ever played Candyland as a kid? Grimmy's favorite board game was Candyland. She wants to get Candyland again. And play it by herself. Um it's just Grimmy nostalgia. Grimmy nostalgia that you. But that's so cool they had a board game. Ooh, what's this? Groove and Grow. Oh, and it came with cards. Oh yeah, that was another aspect of. That was another aspect Grimmy didn't tell you of. What the secrets going on in Welcome Home? There's this black ink dial that drives people insane when they touch it, dial, and we don't know what it is. It's quite interesting. But these, they have all of the flowers. This must be very important. This ORG also contains puzzles. So, toys. Oh, there's the phone. It's a Wally phone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is new. Where are we? Should we click play? Grimmy is scared. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did we get here? Okay, Grimmy's gonna click play.
You found me. Hello, you. It has been a long while. It was homewarming. Now it is not. The snow melts. The grass grows. The sun shines. The flowers bloom. Home is here. Do you remember home? Can you hear him? I can hear home. I want to hear you too. Talk.
Can you hear me, Wally?
I know you are here.
Huh? Huh?
Talk.
Hello?
Talk.
Wally? Wally? Wally?
That is all right. I will speak for all of us.
Huh?
I am happy to. You are here now, but for a long while you were not. And I could not feel anything. I
Because of the
could
update.
not find this place.
They removed him.
The channel
From the
was
website.
dark. I do not
But he's
know
back now.
what happened.
He's
When
back.
I found you again, everything was not where I left it. But I do not understand.
Oh.
I know what words are. I saw words. I followed them. I followed them. You are
Me?
you in the dark. Are
Is he in the dark?
we in trouble?
Trouble?
Trouble.
Trouble?
Trouble. But
Trouble.
I have to continue so that you, so that we, so that I can. I do not know what to call what we are doing, neighbor. But everything has a name, doesn't it? Do you remember mine?
Wally.
You do, don't you?
Hmm?
What a relief. Everything has a name.
There's a heartbeat
But
in the background.
what trouble? What trouble?
Can you hear it?
I do not know what to do, but keep talking to you. You are waiting for me. You want to know why I keep talking. Have you heard of lend an ear before? When your neighbor says this, they do not mean to borrow your ear. They mean to listen. Do you know how to lend an ear? Barnaby said, first you cup a hand around your ear, and then you wait for a sound. That is how you lend an ear. Home cannot speak like I can, but I know home speaks to me. The door opens and shuts. The window groans and creaks. So I lend an ear to him. So why do I speak to you? It is because you will lend me an ear. I do not know why. Maybe the gifts make you happy. Maybe you like welcome home. Maybe you
Yeah, Grimmy likes
like
welcome.
our neighbors.
Grimmy likes welcome, huh?
Maybe you like me.
You?
Maybe you scratch my back.
Oh?
I scratch yours.
Huh?
Barnaby says that too. I know we are not in the same room. It is another silly bunch of words.
Birds?
After all, I cannot get in.
He's
But
trying.
do not worry. I am getting better. for now, to pass our time. Will you lend me more than an ear, neighbor? Will you find the name for
The name?
me? For what
Name?
we are doing, for what we see. I'm going to say yes, but to avoid trouble, let us talk another way, just like home.
He's trying to
Isn't
talk to
that
us.
the most? I know how we will talk. We will play.
Play?
Do you know how to play? I have
Jimmy knows how to
learned
play?
from my neighbors how. But the way each plays is not the same. Do not worry. I will teach you how to play.
How to
Just
play?
like all of them.
He wants to play a game.
Each and every one.
Huh?
Would you like to know something funny?
Yeah.
We can't hear the flowers,
Flowers?
even when you lend an ear.
Lend an ear.
Not like Julie can.
Julie.
Julie says they still have something to say, though. I have heard from her. A rose without thorns, but still has leaves, is filled with fear and with hope. When both are not there, however, there may be neither hope nor fear. Isn't that something? So, let's play a game
Julie's
called
next.
Gather. What do you
Gather.
do? Gather good words from
Good words.
the flowers.
That's a puzzle.
Do not worry. We will not pick them. They are happy where they are. Julie has given us so many, so I know you will find them.
He wants us to collect flowers.
This
to make a
will
name.
be fun. I
So we
feel
can talk.
joyful already. I cannot do much as I am now, but I will practice. Remember, until you hear me again, keep your smile merry and always know that I love you very much. Home is saying goodbye. Oh, no, I forgot to do that too. Goodbye, you.
You. Me. You. So, it seems like we can touch the chair. What's it say? Listen. Do you lend an ear? First cover on the ear. Oh, it's what he was speaking to us. That's on the chair. So, he wants to play a game. He wants to play gather. And we have to gather flowers. Okay. We will have to save this puzzle for another day. But that was so creepy, Dio. And now you know what Grimmy says about the creepy side of it. There's a creepiness to it. But that's funny because he wasn't in the phone anymore. And it looks like Wally is being taken away from the website. So he's trying to communicate to us another way. Which is really interesting to know. Wow, this is so... Wow. This is why Grimmy loves Welcome Home. It's just... It's so mind-blowing, Dayo. It's so mind-blowing. But we are gonna have to cut it here. So, like Grimmy transitions us into the other screen. Did you have fun exploring Welcome Home with Grimmy? Grimmy had a lot of fun looking at all of the new updates. And there's a puzzle that we need to complete. Good to know and very interesting. We definitely will have to come back to this, Dayu. But, like Grimmy said, if you would like to know more about Welcome Home, Grimmy will link it, Dayu, in the description where you can see all of the parts to Welcome Home that you've never seen before. So, it's funny that Julie is now the main part of this update. It seems like every update, there's a neighbor in home that becomes sentient or they know their surroundings somehow. They know their surroundings somehow. And it seems like this focus is on Julie. Hopefully nothing happens to Julie. But we will have to solve the puzzle. If Grimmy doesn't solve the puzzle, then there's sure to be a video about it somewhere. But Grimmy had a wonderful time with you. Thank you all so much. We are going to redirect into Mozo's watch along, where we'll be watching along Gura's announcement. Thank you all again for being here, and thank you all again for 300 goblins. Grimmy is so excited for tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Omori Part 2. So if you would like to see more Omori with Grimmy and interested in the game, please look forward to that stream tomorrow. It'll probably be a longer stream tomorrow, because Grimmy is so excited to play. So please be tuned to stick around for that. And as Wally says, don't forget that Grimmy loves you, Dayo. Now let's go raid Mojo. Don't forget to put the hashtag GoblinLove in the chat. It's time for the announcement. Let's have hope for a little longer. And if worst comes to worst, just know that Grimmy is here for you, okay? Grimmy's here for you, and whatever happens, it's going to be okay. Grimmy loves you all so much. Can't wait to see you in our next playdate. Atsu! Ganbare! Let's redirect. And Grimmy will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.